Ancient Egypt was a civilization in Africa known for its remarkable achievements and enduring legacy. Nestled along the fertile banks of the Nile River, this civilization flourished for millennia, leaving behind a treasure trove of history and culture. It lasted for over 3,000 years, a testament to its resilience and adaptability in the face of changing times and challenges, making it one of the longest-lasting civilizations in history. The vast deserts and the life-giving Nile created a unique environment where culture and innovation could thrive. Ancient Egypt started around 3100 BC and ended with the rule of Cleopatra VII in 30 BC. This period saw the rise and fall of many dynasties, each contributing to the rich tapestry of Egyptian history. The ancient Egyptians were known for their advancements in many areas. Their contributions to human knowledge and culture are still studied and admired today. They made great strides in mathematics, developing complex systems of calculation and measurement that were ahead of their time. Astronomy, charting the stars and creating detailed celestial maps that guided their agricultural and religious practices, and medicine, with advanced knowledge of anatomy and surgical techniques. Their culture was rich with art, architecture, and religious beliefs. The grandeur of their temples and the beauty of their tomb paintings reflect a deep reverence for the divine and the afterlife. The ancient Egyptians were ruled by pharaohs who were considered to be both kings and gods. These rulers were central figures in both the political and spiritual life of the nation. They were responsible for leading the country and maintaining order. Their decrees and actions shaped the course of Egyptian history, leaving an indelible mark on the civilization. Ancient Egypt left behind a legacy of impressive monuments and artifacts. The pyramids, temples, and tombs stand as a testament to their architectural genius and their quest for immortality. These continue to fascinate and inspire us today. As we explore these ancient wonders, we gain a deeper appreciation for the ingenuity and spirit of the people who built them. The Nile River was the lifeblood of ancient Egypt. Stretching over 4,000 miles, it is one of the longest rivers in the world. Its waters were essential for the survival and prosperity of the ancient civilization that flourished along its banks. It flowed through the harsh desert, creating a fertile ribbon of life. The river's predictable flooding cycles deposited nutrient-rich silt onto the land, making it possible to cultivate crops in an otherwise arid environment. This natural irrigation system was crucial for farming. The Nile's annual floods brought fertile soil to the land, allowing the Egyptians to grow crops like wheat, barley, and flax. These crops were not only staples of their diet, but also essential for trade and economic stability. The abundance of food supported a growing population and the development of complex societies. The Nile was also a major transportation route. Its waters facilitated the movement of people, goods, and ideas. Traditional sailboats, known as feluccas, glided along the river, connecting distant communities and enabling trade. People used boats to travel up and down the river, which helped connect the different parts of the kingdom. This connectivity was vital for maintaining political unity and cultural cohesion across the vast territory of ancient Egypt. The Egyptians worshipped the Nile as a god, believing it gave them life and prosperity. Temples and statues were erected in honor of the river, and numerous religious ceremonies were held to ensure its continued benevolence. The Nile was deeply embedded in the spiritual and cultural fabric of Egyptian society. The river played a vital role in the development and success of ancient Egyptian civilization. It was the backbone of their economy, the source of their sustenance, and the heart of their culture. Without the Nile, the grandeur of ancient Egypt would not have been possible. The river's influence is still evident today, as it continues to be a source of life and inspiration for the people of Egypt. The ancient Egyptians were skilled builders. They built impressive monuments and structures, with the most famous of these being the pyramids. Pyramids were giant tombs for the pharaohs, built with millions of stone blocks that were carefully cut and fitted together. Inside the pyramids, there were secret chambers and passageways filled with treasures and offerings for the pharaoh's journey to the afterlife. Besides pyramids, the Egyptians built magnificent temples dedicated to their many gods. These temples were decorated with intricate carvings and paintings. Most Egyptians were farmers who lived in villages along the Nile River. They grew crops and raised animals, working hard to provide for their families. Egyptians wore clothes made from linen, a light and cool fabric made from flax. Men often wore kilts, while women wore long dresses. Children in ancient Egypt played games and went to school, where they learned to read and write in hieroglyphics. They also learned mathematics and astronomy. The ancient Egyptians believed in many gods and goddesses. Each god had a different role in the universe. Ra was the sun god, Osiris was the god of the underworld, Horus was the god of kingship. The Egyptians believed in an afterlife. They believed that when a person died, their soul would be judged. If their heart was pure, they would be granted eternal life. To prepare for the afterlife, the Egyptians preserved their bodies through mummification. They believed that the soul needed a body to return to after death. Section 6. The enigmatic monuments, Giza and beyond. The pyramids of Giza are the most famous of all Egyptian monuments. These ancient structures have fascinated historians, archaeologists, and tourists alike for centuries. Their sheer size and the precision with which they were built continue to baffle experts. They are located on the outskirts of modern-day Cairo, a bustling metropolis that contrasts sharply with the timelessness of the pyramids. The juxtaposition of ancient and modern is striking, offering a unique perspective on the passage of time. The Great Pyramid of Giza was built for the pharaoh Khufu, also known as Cheops. This monumental structure was originally covered in casing stones that formed a smooth outer surface, though most of these stones have since been removed. It is the oldest and largest of the three pyramids at Giza, standing at an original height of 146.6 meters. Over the millennia, it has lost some of its height due to the removal of its outer casing stones and natural erosion, but it remains an awe-inspiring sight. Near the pyramids, you will find the Sphinx, another iconic symbol of ancient Egypt. The Sphinx is believed to have been built during the reign of the pharaoh Khafre, who also constructed the second pyramid at Giza. The Sphinx is a mythical creature with the body of a lion and the head of a human, often thought to represent the pharaoh himself. It stands as a guardian of the Giza plateau, watching over the pyramids and the surrounding desert. It is a symbol of ancient Egypt and a testament to the skill of its artisans. The Sphinx has endured the test of time, though it has suffered from erosion and vandalism over the centuries. Efforts to preserve and restore this magnificent statue continue to this day. Other notable monuments include the Temple of Karnak in Luxor, which is one of the largest religious buildings ever constructed. The temple complex is a vast open-air museum featuring colossal statues, towering columns, and intricate hieroglyphs that tell the story of ancient Egypt's grandeur. And Abu Simbel, a temple complex carved into a mountainside. These temples were built by Ramses II and are renowned for their massive rock-cut statues and the intricate carvings that adorn their walls. The relocation of Abu Simbel in the 1960s to save it from the rising waters of the Nile is a testament to modern engineering and the enduring legacy of ancient Egyptian civilization. Section 7. Deciphering the past, hieroglyphics and more. The ancient Egyptians used a system of writing called hieroglyphics. Hieroglyphs are pictures that represent sounds and ideas. They were used to write on papyrus, stone, and pottery. The Rosetta Stone was a key to deciphering hieroglyphics. It contained the same text in 3 different scripts. This allowed scholars to finally understand this ancient writing system. Through hieroglyphics and archaeological discoveries, we are learning more about the fascinating history and culture of ancient Egypt. Section 8. The enduring legacy. Ancient Egypt has left a lasting impact on the world. Their art, architecture, and beliefs continue to inspire artists, writers, and filmmakers. The study of ancient Egypt is called Egyptology. Egyptologists from around the world are still making new discoveries. They help us to learn more about this ancient civilization. From the way we build to the stories we tell, the echoes of ancient Egypt can be found in many aspects of our modern world. Section 9. Conclusion. Ancient Egypt's echo through time. Ancient Egypt was a time of great innovation. The Egyptians made significant advancements in art, architecture, mathematics, and astronomy. Their civilization thrived for over 3,000 years. The legacy of ancient Egypt continues to fascinate us today. Their monuments and artifacts provide valuable insights into their way of life, beliefs, and achievements. As we continue to study ancient Egypt, we gain a deeper appreciation for this remarkable civilization and its enduring impact on the world.